Welcome to your 6th week. And this week we are going to do a few different things that are important. First, we're going to get into specific writing techniques for digital media spaces. Okay, so that's your lesson today. That's what your chapter's on. The video lesson is broken up into smaller parts like normal. In each of those parts, I go over a specific technique like headlines or pull quotes, the importance of hyperlinks and how to do them well. So make sure that you watch those lessons, that you read the chapter, because I am expecting you to apply them in your quiz as well as your final group project. So that brings me to two of the other things that we're doing this week. First, your quiz is going to be a little bit different. It's not going to be multiple choice. You're basically going to be applying what you learned in your lesson. So it'll be like write a headline, write a hypothetical headline, write a hypothetical list. Practice the techniques that we went over in that lesson. So, and you basically get 2 points for a headline, 2 points for writing a teaser, et cetera, et cetera. So be prepared for that. And that also brings me to your group project assignment, which you are going to have available this week. It's going to be available on Brightspace D2L. I'm also going to split you into your groups this week. But don't worry about getting all this work done immediately. It's not due till the very end of the semester. This is your final project that you have to do. I'm just placing you in groups early and giving you most of the semester to work on this. And I do expect in the group project in which you're creating a website for you to apply some of the techniques that you are learning this week. So for the final group assignment, you are going to be creating a website, which is basically nonfiction. It's fact-based. You can think of it as like a news-oriented website, but it doesn't have to be hard news like current events like the New York Times or even, the Macon Telegraph. It can be, for example, an informational website about gardening, where you have gardening tips and gardening news and things like that. Whatever you want to do, whatever topic you want to write about, as long as it's focused, as long as it's geared towards a specific audience, and as long as it's nonfiction. Okay. Your discussion this week is also going to be related to this. It's going to be a little different. You're going to do it, again, it's going to be written, but it's going to be in small groups, and the groups that you're placed in. And in your discussions this week, what I want you to do is basically get started brainstorming and get to know each other in the group. So you're going to post one original reply or one original post in which you answer what sort of topics you're interested in writing about for this group project. So that's one part of your post. And then you also need to answer the question of what skills can you bring to your group? Are you a great writer? Are you confident in your editing skills? Do you have experience building websites? If you don't have any specific skills that would apply to writing in digital media, think about other skills outside of this class, leadership skills, team building skills. Think about things you've done well in other classes that you can bring into this class. Research skills, for example. And I want you to talk about what you can bring. So that's 5 points for your original post, then 4 points to reply to one person in your group. You can say, great to have you in the group. Glad to see we have someone who's a good writer in the group. Whatever, it can be simple. And then for the full 10 points, you will reply to more than one person. Your groups are 4 to 5 people. There's a limited amount of people you can reply to, but 2 or more people, and you get the full 10 points for this week. Okay. So if you have any questions about that, since I am assigning a new group project, please reach out to me and let me know. I can help guide you. But this week is really sort of geared towards 1, learning some important writing skills, and 2, getting to know your groups.